Everybody, this is the Riffer here again with another What If. Sorry if you hear any background noise. My brother is playing a game outside my room, and I can hear it. But usually, whenever I hear it like clearly, usually the phone doesn't. So yeah. All right, you probably heard that one since he pretty much shouted that out. Anyway, I'm gonna head to sleep after this one because if you listened to the last one, I was doing, then the last one before this, then you know what's happening. And he sounds like he's crying out there. Hold up real quick. Okay, anyway, he was crying over a game, which I found really stupid. I get, getting mad over a game because, I do that all the time. But, getting sad over a game doesn't feel right. Unless it's, actually, a sad moment. Then, yeah. I don't really care. Anyway. What was I saying? Anyway, after I'm going to bed. Last time we left off, Coda kind of got real suspicious of Deku and thinking he's Dead Space. Let's say he still kind of has his suspicions, but not. It's not really. But anyway, last time I said something about the the USJ hack and how he gets the information to even be there is like I said in one of the, I think in part 4, he has rats. There's 2 different types of rats. One that's pretty much a meatball that grows tentacles out of its back and fires I don't even know what, and I don't want to know either. And also one that's like the scavengers that he uses to infiltrate villain bases. So let's say he infiltrates the League of Villains base, and you hear him talking about attacking the USJ. Let's also say he has one in the UA and other hero schools across the place, just getting information, getting information. So yeah. Let's say the week goes by and he gets ready for this. He gets there in the morning way before anyone is there. Way before anyone is there. A couple hours pass, the students finally make it there. And yeah, pretty much the villains attack. But when Izawa got down there and started beating up villains, instead of him keep going, he stops and because all of a sudden the dome you just hear a loud bang on the dome. That's all you hear. Just you keep hearing that loud bang till finally you hear cracking and then I almost said glass breaking, and Deku drops in and let's say he lands. And obviously his voice is muffled out because of the gas mask. And he's like, and he lands, he's like, ow, 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 that hurt a lot. Because let's say he did a heroic landing, so it's hurting him a lot. And instantaneously, Aizawa thinks he's another villain. He's like, whoa, 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 calm it. I'm here to help. And I would just stop using your erasing quirk on me and stand behind me, because unless you want to die with the rest of these guys, then you might want to stand behind me. And Eraser and Aizawa's just instantaneously like, no. So he's like, fine, I didn't want to do this. And instantaneously, let's say he just knocks out Aizawa. I'm not gonna really say how he did it. It's just he kind of ran after him and just knocked him out. Let's say he hit that one nervous system on his neck, that supposedly is supposed to make you go out cold for a bit. I don't know how long. And he moves in behind him. And he reaches out his hands and portals start coming out. And let's say all like none of the necromorphs come out, and he just says, and all he says is kill everything that's in front of me, or something like that. Kill every living thing that's in front of me. And let's say one of the villains got kind of cocky a bit here, and he starts walking up to the portals and is like, you can't. And he's like, you can't do anything. Your quirk is nothing other than a portal quirk, is it? You're just trying to scare us off. And he gets a little too close to the portal, and let's say one of the this is where it's gonna get a bit more gruesome. One of the battler, I'm just gonna call them battler scavengers, but they're technically just battler infected. As I think they're called infected, but because his battler ones have like 2 axes and like or 2 crowbars or 2. I don't know what they're called, but you use them to climb up icy mountains like icebergs and that stuff. And instantaneously he got a little too close to the portal, and instantaneously like an axe, like you just see an arm come out and an axe holding it, and then the axe is like just straight in that villain's head, like he is dead. Like there's like blood all over the thing, and let's say the battler just takes it out. I'm gonna call it battler for short because I don't want to say battler scavenger or battler infected. And the rest of the necromorph that come out, like let's say the ticker that's actually called the clicker, which hold up, let me get the pictures out real quick. First the battler, which like I said, he carries 2 axes, but there's not just one of him, there's multiple of them, same as the clickers and I'm just gonna call them the crawlers, the clickers. And I thought they were called the tickers. They're called the clickers. My brother corrected me on this one because of like he's playing Dead Space, and I was like, "There's a ticker over there," and he's like, "Those are not tickers. Those are called clickers." And I'm like, "Oh, really?" Anyway, and the crawlers are also coming out. Let's say he brings like 2 crawlers, since there are a lot less of them, like 10 clickers, and I don't know how many I said he had of the battlers. I think I said he had 10. Let's say he has 20 now, so he brings out 10 of them. And they just start massacring the villains. Like, Shigaraki and Kirigiri thinks that Nomu will be capable of taking them out. But, like, also, like, 3 of the rats come out, and the Nomu can't withstand, like, all the damage it's taking, because, like, it's getting hit from all, like, angles. And let's just say they straight up just tear through him. Now, I didn't even bring Muscular out in this, because Muscular, like I said, he is only 4 limbs, but here's the thing, since his quirks can still affect them, and since Muscular is a physical quirk, like, he grows more muscle, the arm would literally just grow muscles into the form of Muscular, you know? That's how it would be. So, yeah, but he didn't bring out a single one of his limbs, because, like, let's say, like, all the villains are dead by that point. He's also wearing gloves, because I'm going to say, like, I'm going to make him a bit overpowered with this. Like, he doesn't need to put all 5 fingers on any of them. All he has to do is literally put his hand on them, and it doesn't matter if it has a glove on it or not. So, he gets a lot more necromorphs from there, and Kurogiri and Shigaraki are already out of there. There's no way they're going against an army of necromorphs, just those 2. So they are out of there. Everyone there is like in complete and utter shock. And Deku brings the necromorphs back to the safe house. Probably sends some of them to a different safe house, since there's a lot more of them now. Like, let's say there's like 50, there's like 50 to 100 villains there, and he changed them all to necromorphs because let's say it was like 20 like full-on minutes of just all the students being in pure shock and just too scared to do anything. Even Bakugo, that arrogant piece of garbage, who I really don't like, because every time he's on scene, every time he's just in the picture, it's always just feels very, I don't know, just doesn't feel right, you know. So he gets the necromorphs to teleport away. He obviously doesn't teleport away with them because he doesn't want to show his thing. So he just walks up there, and everyone too scared to do anything. He just walks out of there. He walks right past everyone and just walks out of there. Like, he's covered in blood. Like, he's covered in it. And let's say they call this event the USJ bloodbath, because it was a bloodbath. Like they got massacred. Like there was like 0% of chance of surviving that. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it off. Right there. That was a bit more gruesome than my rest of them because technically, I did literally talk about someone pretty much getting their head cut in half. So yeah, that's the end of this. Bye. My button's not working.